Good morning, dear students. Today we are going to learn about the unitary method, which is unit 15. And in this unitary method, we are going to talk about the total cost and the unit cost. How can we find out the total cost and unit cost? Suppose if we take an example of a t-shirt, okay? If you go to the market and you buy a t-shirt of rupees 200, maybe of rupees 200, then again you'll buy another t-shirt. If you find it attractive and you buy another t-shirt, then again it will also cost 200. Then how much is the total cost? Okay, so that sort of questions are needed, and that we will be finding out how to calculate the unit cost and the total cost. So you can see here, unit cost means the cost of only one t-shirt or any one thing, any one object. Okay, so here the t-shirt is there, and the t-shirt, one t-shirt cost 400. Similarly, 1 2 3 4 5 t-shirt are there. Look, total 5 t-shirt are there, and for 5 t-shirt, how much is the total cost? That we need to find out. We here it is already given that the total cost is 2000, but how did it happen 2000? Let's find out. Okay, so the total cost here you can see the total cost of one t-shirt is 400. Okay, the total cost of one t-shirt is 400. What will be the cost of 4 t-shirt? So the total cost of 4 t-shirt is 4 multiply the cost of 1 t-shirt. You got the formula? If the question will be asking you how much it does cost for 5 t-shirt or 1 t-shirt or 20 t-shirt, then you can easily find out by multiplying the total number given in the question and into the total cost of 1 t-shirt, cost of one object. So here we have the formula that we must remember is that total cost is always equals to the number of goods into the cost of one good. That means goods mean object, any materials that you buy, and so the total cost of one good. So one goods cost how much? The total cost upon the number of goods. You can see here total cost equals to number of goods into cost of one good is given, right? Here is the multiplication and statement is given, right? So here we can see that I have already taught you when there is a multiplication sign, when it goes in the opposite side of equal to, it will become divide, right? It will become divide. So total cost upon cost of one good equals to number of goods. So here cost of one good equals to total cost upon number of goods. So here the method of finding the value of finding first the value of the unit quantity by division and then the value of required quantities by multiplication is called the unitary method. So here you can see exercise 15.1 in which there is a questions given. The soap is 15 rupees 15. For one soap it cost 15 rupees, right? So here you can write 15 here. And what happens? Cost of 5 units, that means cost of 5 soaps you need to find out. How will you find out? As I have said, finding out the total cost, we need to multiply the number given into the price of unit material, unit object. So the total number is 5 given and the unit cost is 15 given, right? So we can directly now multiply, and 15 5 5s are, yes, 25, 5 1s are 5, and the carryover is 2, so 6 7 75 is the answer. Like that, here you can find out the value of all the total cost of 5 units of all the materials, oil, chocolate, biscuit, egg, etc. Okay, next we have okay, so here it is just opposite. Here you can see that the total cost is given. Here is the total cost. Look, question has given the total cost. Now you need to find out the unit cost. So here it is given. 1 2 3 4 4 pencils has been given, and the total cost is 20. So we have the formula. We have the very first formula, that is total cost equals to number of goods multiplied by unit cost, or you can say cost of unit material or one single material. So we have this formula, right? And in question number 2 given is given the total cost we can consider in bracket T equals to, or TC we can consider, TC equals to rupees 20 is given, right? And we have the total number of course, number of pencil here, pencil, and here it will be N is 4, right? So it will be easy if you denote it like this. And then now we need to find out the cost of one pencil, that is unit pencil. So that one UC we can consider unit cost. Okay, unit cost of the pencil equals to what? We know the formula TC means total cost. TC equals to number of goods into, that is we denoted as N, into the cost of pencil, that is UC. So TC equals to N into UC. So now what we'll be doing? The total cost we know is 20. N is 4 into UC is same, because we need to find out this UC. Okay, so this is in the multiplication. When it goes in the another side, what happens? Yes, it will be divide, right? So 20 upon 4 equals to UC, or U dot C equals to 4 5s are 20, and we can make it at any direction. Now a UC equals to 5. Okay. With this method you can do it for any sort of value, but according to the formula also, if you want to do, then it will be also easy. So let's do cost of one pencil equals to total cost upon number of pencil. Number of pencils given, total cost is given is rupees 20 is given, and the total number of pencil is given is 4. So 4 5s 20 will be there, and rupees 5, and hence in the conclusion you have to write, therefore the cost of, this one is very much important, that you have to write the conclusion of the question. You have to write in the answer, otherwise your marks will be deducted. So the cost of one pencil is rupees 5, only this much. So like this you can fill this table, whole table you can fill this, like name of the goods, it's pencil, apple, books, ice cream, okay, like that you can fill. And then after the number of goods is 4, like that 1 2 3 4 5 6, 6 is there, 3 is there, 6 is there, so you can fill the total cost, it's already given, you can fill it here. So you can do all this in book, and here unit cost is given, that you need to find out, and you can write it here. Okay, so similarly here the complete the following table is given, and the unit cost has been given, the total cost has been given. So now you need to find out the number. We have the formula, the same formula you'll be used. Okay, so here what is given? Unit cost is given, UC and TC is given. Now you need to find out the number, right? So we have the formula. So given in question number 3, given our unit cost. Unit cost is rupees 5, and total cost equals to rupees 100. And the number of goods equals to what? We have the formula that total number of goods equals to total cost upon unit cost. So total cost upon unit cost, we have the formula. So rupees 100 is given, and the unit cost is 5. So 5 to the 10, and the remaining is 0. So it will be 0. Okay, so 5 20 is a 100, and the answer is the answer is 20. Since here is the number of goods, so the answer is 20. Hence the number of goods is 20. So the 20 has any units or not, you say me? Since we have rupees 100 here, rupees 5 here is given in the total cost. Cost has the unit, but the number doesn't have the unit. So here, if 1 meter cloth cost rupees 72, how much will 13 meter cloth cost? Okay, so here unit cost is also given, and the number is also given. Now total cost will be 13 into 75. How? The total number of goods into the unit cost. Okay, so that will be 13 into 72, and you can find out the value. The next is also similar. Here the textbook has 215 pages. How much pages will such 8 textbook have? So unit book has been, unit pages has been given. Okay, so of one book it will have 215 pages. So similarly, how many pages will be there for 8 books? How many pages will be there in 8 books? So 8 into 215. It is asking the total pages of 8 books. Okay, similarly here you can see if the cost of one pen is 30, I find the cost of 15 pen. So how you can find out? The similar way is given. The cost of unit cost has been given, and the total number is given. So total cost you need to find out. So a car travels 60 kilometers in 1 hour. How far it travels in 8 hours? So hour is given, and now you need to find out the total distance traveled. Okay, let's do this. So here in question number 7, the question is asking that a car travels 60 kilometers in hour. A car travels 60 kilometers in 1 hour. Then how far it does? It travels in 8 hours. So now we can do it like this. A car travels 60 kilometers in 1 hour, right? So now we can write this sentence in such a form. A car in 1 hour travels 60 kilometers. A car in 8 hours travels 60 into 8 kilometers equals to 60 into 8 is equals to 480 kilometers. Understood? You can just make this sentence, and you can use that sentence and make it in a simpler form, and you can directly do this unitary method in such a way also. Okay, similarly let's do question number 8 also. In question number 8, a worker earns rupees 400 in 5 days. How many he will earn in 1 day? So unit cost it's asking. Okay, so let's do this question number 8 by using the formula. Here the worker on total earnings of worker in 5 days. Let's consider it T. Okay, it is rupees 400, and how many he will earn in 1 day? In one day he earns okay, so we have u equals to what? And we know that t equals to u into number of days, or we have already the formula number of the goods, right? So it's so similar, the formula is only the days is different. In other questions we used to write rupees, we used to write the materials, goods, but here the days is there, right? So nothing will be different. Okay, the formula is same, total equals to unit into number. Total equals to unit into number. Always understand this. This is very important formula. Okay, in every sort of questions, if you forget other formula also, but if you remember this formula and how to solve it, then it will be very easy for you. So the total number of earning is given is 400, right? And the unit we have to find out, so u will be same. And into number of days, look, so the number of days here given is 5 days, right? Okay, so into is there. Now you can see here multiplication sign is there. When this multiplication sign goes in another side, it becomes divide, right? 400 divided by 5 is there, and u will be same. Or 4, how many is a 40? 4 8s are 40, 0 is a 0, so 80 will be there. So the unit cost u equals to 80. Now you have to write in the conclusion, therefore, so the worker will earn rupees 80 in one day. Look, this one will be very effective formula for all sort of question. If you forget any of the formula, like t equals to, or unit cost equals to total cost of a number, if such type of formula you'll be forgetting, then here you can see, because all the formula are derived from the one formula, that is t equals to u into n, that is total equals to unit into number.